We strongly suggest as to the management that our focus should shift entirely on shutting down the anomaly rather than weaponizing it. Fascinating. This, what exactly is it and why? I mean, all the stuff photographed is yellow. What? Hey, hang on a second. I think you know who that is, actually. That's Alan Fletcher breaking open this container for the fragment. And those other shadows we saw. Oh, this is a Geiger counter. And those other shadows we saw, back in the medical way, they were people operating on Alan Fletcher. Is the past messing with the future somehow? Oh, wait a second. This Geiger counter. I'll bet that that's where the colors that I'm supposed to use for that code are supposed to come from. Okay, so this hazmat suit is on the orange range. So that's why I had to open that tub. I was supposed to measure the radioactivity. I just hope I don't get sick from it. Now what else is there? I think... Oh, there was that pipe outside. Okay, that's red. There's something beyond that, though. That'll be violet. Hang on a second. Oh, yeah. This is really hot. And what was the last thing I was supposed to take a reading of? Looks like some kind of... No, wait. It's this yellow bin of some kind with a radiation symbol on it. And I haven't seen it. Oh, I can plug this car battery in here, right? And what's this? I need to plug something else in there. And that'll open this safe here. Another combination. And through here. Ah, this is the last thing I need to measure with the Geiger counter. There we are. That should be everything for that one combination, but before we do that... Anybody up for a game of 3-card Monty? We've got these cards. I'll take a picture of them. I don't know if that'll do me any good, though. They're a combination of cards and chess pieces. But the ace is the rook, it looks like. Well, if there's really nothing else to find here, I'll go back to Laboratory 8 and enter in that combination. So, the lowest part is that pipe, and that one's red. the middle is the hazmat suit. That's orange. The upper left is yellow, I think. Yeah, yellow, it's that container. And the last one is violet. There's a large jack. Maybe I can use that. On that, what was that? Rebar here? That's not the way I was expecting to go in, but sure. As long as this thing doesn't collapse on me while I'm... It's getting better, this theory that, that I'm seeing traces of the people in here. Okay, so this, I'm guessing, is a combination. This chessboard. And I think I saw what it was a combination to. Is that all there is? It looks like it. I don't know whether I should be relieved that I don't have to go through all this or not. There was something in equipment storage. This, yeah. So we have A, B, and we have letters here and numbers here. And there's cards, but maybe it's a combination of the cards and the chess pieces. And I need to know where they were. Well, there were some cards here, but the heart was missing. Whatever chess piece corresponds to the heart was missing. Unless it's under these... No. I don't know why I can move these around. Is there anything in this crate at all, or... No, I'd rather not open it anyway. It's too radioactive. So we're missing the heart. But we've got the diamond. Or no, the spade, that's first. The ace of spades corresponds to, I think, the rook. The black one. Okay, there's the black rook. That's in E1. The heart we don't know. The club, that's the king, the black king. That's H6. H6. And the diamond, that's the red queen. That's D5. D5, but what about the heart? I mean, the only other kind of knight that isn't the only kind of chess piece that we haven't already covered yet is the knight. That isn't a pawn anyway. And since heart is a red suit, I'm guessing we need the red knight, which is at G5. G5. That should be... Yeah, here we go. There's a component in here, a circuit board. Nothing else in here is useful, though, even though it looks it. So I'll just plug this thing in. Let's see if I can get into this safe here. It must be electronically locked. But how would I get into it if I can't get into it? We've got the car battery, the circuit board. Wait a minute. Ah. Yeah, the circuit board's another puzzle. I need to swap these around so that power goes to the other end. See if there's any that... Okay, I'm guessing one line... Maybe that'll be enough, but I'm not sure. Do I need to connect all of this? It doesn't look like I do. I hope I don't. That's the furthest it's gotten yet. Maybe all I really need to do is route power to all three of these connections on the right side. Doing so, I gotta find chips that meet the right specifications, like have connections in the right places. Now it's more or less a rule that that the chip I eventually end up using has to have a in the one position, second from the bottom left, has to have a connector on its top right. And maybe if I work backwards from here, that looks... There are only three with three chips with a connector in the middle right. I need two of those. It looks like it might be these two. Well, I don't know. Is it these two? Wait a minute. There's a fourth one of them. I hadn't thought of that. Now, which one of these can I really afford to swap out? Be able to, safely swap those two out. There we go. That should do it. And there's the other key. The other key to what? I think it might have something to do with that big door. The mechanism to opening it? Yeah, it is both of these keys. I already got... Oh, that's what I had to do. I had to turn them both on and press the button in time. beyond this door. That's the anomaly. It's somewhere in here anyway. I'm guessing I can't go that way. Oh, I better clear out some of this space here. Imagine these are some pretty nasty gases. Yeah, that's steam. Maybe if I can shut these down. Yeah, there's a lot that's under lock and key here. Suppose it makes sense. Hang on a second. Something useful in the cabinet, but I need a key for it too. Ah. This is another one where I gotta move an orb. Oh, wait a second. These buttons change the change the rotation of these things. So I gotta hit them in the right order. Ah, here we go, yeah. Sheet of cellophane paper. I'm not sure what's on it. It looks like some kind of molecular diagram. Maybe I can put them together like this. There we go. I don't know what this is a combination to, but it's got to be something. And this is another combination. At least it looks like one. A ladle. What am I serving soup in here? What is that? Is that the anomaly? That thing? Summary of research conducted in March 1987. The report, April 2nd. The latest tests and measurements from March 1997 reinforce our need to find a safe way to shut down the artifact. The average energy levels rose by 1.82% this month alone. My team and I have made strong progress with regards to the shutdown protocol, and the effort from the biology, chemistry, and engineering teams have all been invaluable in our research. Based on current projections, it is estimated that the anomaly will reach a critical level around the year 2022. While this gives us many years of preparation, powering it down as soon as possible is still in our best interest, as the energy levels have been known to be volatile at times. A critical level will first amount to local devastation of the island, but will ultimately become much more severe if left unchecked. Although what exactly would happen in such a scenario isn't known, a worldwide calamity would likely ensue and cause mass extinction all around the Earth. While we're scheduled for another shutdown attempt in 2 weeks, I'm requesting to postpone this until after we examine the new fragment that will be transported here tomorrow. Studying it could prove crucial in our attempts in powering down the source, and based on Atkins' description of the sample, might be the key in doing so. I will present these findings in more detail during our monthly conference on April 10th. P.S. Until we study this new fragment, I strongly advise storing this new sample far from the main source. Not much is known about this new element, and it would be sensible to take every precaution that we can. Signed, Dr. Bishop, Head of Physics. The year this is supposed to take place in, I think, is 2018. At least that's what the calendar said way back in the prologue. August 25th, I think, 2018. Do I need this pen? No. Okay, what is... Is there anything on this shelf? So all I got out of this is a ladle. Very funny. Oh, that's... This looks like... Looks like it might be a hazard sign. Actually, no, I think maybe what this is a clue of some kind. Here we go. This thing just says door will open in the event of an emergency. Hold it, what do we have here? I think, yeah. I think I got this. Got the clue to this. The combination anyway. Hopefully this is both halves of it and there's not a third half lying around somewhere. Let's see. There's one off here. These three, two. And one off there. Okay. A hammer. I think I'll have to break the glass in this one. I'll need a safe way to retrieve liquid nitrogen. And what am I going to do with it? Well, I've got a ladle. So now I got a ladle full of liquid nitrogen. What am I going to do with that? I mean, yeah, it's used to freeze stuff to death. You know how metal conducts heat and cold? Well, I'm not so sure. I'm hoping this ladle is plastic and doesn't conduct heat that well. What if I were to use this on this? Well, I was thinking freeze the water, but I guess not. Or here, maybe? Problem is, I'm pretty sure that stuff is toxic. think it'll tell me. Yeah, I gotta find a way to shut that thing off. There was a glass cabinet with something useful, quote unquote, inside it. It was here. A thermos. I think I understand now. Especially since the liquid nitrogen in that ladle evaporated. Alright, but I can probably store it in a thermos. I don't know what I'm going to do with it afterwards. Maybe use it to freeze and then bust a lock. Yeah, I figured I didn't have very long with that liquid nitrogen. But if I'm storing it in this thermos... Yeah, here we go. Okay, where was that lock? This one. Can I freeze the log off and then smack it with the hammer? Yeah, there we go. So much for lock and key. Okay, now there was a clue for this. Oh, wait a second. So the two things I gotta shut off are chloroxylenol, and I can't find steam anywhere. But I can at least shut off the chloroxylenol. Circle poison green. There. Now that should have shut it off. Yeah, here we go.